So how many scripts or movie scripts have you, if you can recall, or just an estimate of how many of those you've written?
I'm sure I've written over 60.
Wow.
I haven't produced all of them.
Okay.
I write for some other producers once in a while, but most of my works I have written them, or be a part of the writing team.
So tell us who your target audience are, and the kind of genre that appeals to them.
Everyone. I particularly write for women anyway. Women like romantic stories, love stories. I do mostly that. And then love stories, like I say, love is a universal theme anyway. At any age, you can identify with that. So I would say my audience is white, because that's my major genre that I write. Love stories. I do social issues now and then. I treat a lot of social issues to correct the ills of our society. I mean, I'm not preachy, because I mean, it's for you to make up your mind. But I put it out there and suggest ways and possible solutions to handling those kind of problems. And it's up to you to make up your mind.
Have you considered, producing movies that have Christian themes, morals that people can learn that could affect, and change their lifestyle?
Yes, I have, but it's not in the market yet. There's a movie I just did. It's called Through the Fire, and I just wanted to talk about the young girls' ordeal, especially living in cosmopolitan Lagos with all the distractions and all that, trying to live a Christian life in a society like that. And that's what Through the Fire is all about. It's purely a Christian movie. Wow. And I believe that people would really like it, and a lot of lives would be changed with that movie.
Amen.
The first one I did was a Private Scene. And it's a Christian movie. It has secular themes here and there, but then again, it's at the end of the day, everything was to the glory of God, and how definitely lives will be changed. And I've had people actually walk up to me and say things like, that movie changed my life.
Good.
There was a movie we did, Games Men Play, part 1, 2, and 3. As some time last year, I was in Boston. I happened to be in church, actually, in a Redeemed church in Boston. And there was a lady that sat beside me. We got talking, and then when she asked me what my name was, I told her. And she said, no, don't say it's the same Emem that I'm thinking it is. I said, yes. She said, you won't believe what happened. You saved my marriage? I said, how? She said, because of one character in Games Men Play, talking about the virtuous woman. And she applied that to her marriage, and I was so touched when she said that. So that means that I might be doing something worthwhile. Wow,
that's a good testimony. So I really want you to keep up doing those. What yardstick do you use in measuring the success of a movie in Nigeria?
Sales. It depends on how many copies you can actually record that you sold, and the popularity of the movie. And a lot of people will talk about it, the articles written on it, but majorly sales of the movie.
Good. And
one of my movies, I think, that sold so well would be this Games Men Play. Yeah, it sold a whole lot. Over, I think, 300,000 copies have been recorded.
Was that just about love story also?
No. Those are family issues. A lot of themes were treated in that particular movie. It wasn't just love.
Tell us a bit about Nigerian movie industry. I know it's still young, and it's dubbed Nollywood.
Yes.
So what are the challenges that are still facing the industry, and what progress have been made so far?
We're still lagging behind in the distribution of our films. Distribution is a major problem, but I know that the different guilds in Nigeria are trying to come together, the marketers with the Censors Board, that's the government through Censors Board. They are very concerned about this matter, and that's why they are working hand in hand to try and solve this problem. When once distribution is right, definitely quality would be right. I always say that distribution drives quality. And so when people say Nollywood film, Nigerian movies are this and that, really it boils down to distribution. Because if you're sure that you're going to recoup your investment, there's absolutely no reason why you cannot spend up to 100 million naira on a movie when you're sure what you're going to get. But if you're not, then you work with little funds. And then you probably work hard, and then the pirates or those who pirate it make the money on your behalf. There's a major piracy problem right now, and we are hoping that the government will lay down some policies to solve this problem. But it's a worldwide problem, I believe. There's piracy everywhere. It's not so much out here, maybe because they go to the theaters before they release their movies into the market. We don't do that. We go straight to video. But I'm hoping with time that we would be going to theaters before we put our movies on videos.
Tell us a bit about your current movie project, and when do you actually expect to release it to the market?
I just finished one called Reloaded, and that's one that I'm in quotes going on tour with. We premiered the movie in Lagos, and end of the month we're going to do that in Abuja, then America and London before we release it to the public. It's titled Reloaded, and we have almost all the major stars in Nigeria featuring in it. It's a concept production. That's why I have over 10 Nollywood stars featuring in this movie. Wow. Yeah.
It's truly star-studded.
Oh yes, it is.
I thought to myself, I had to bring the show back to my favorite audience, being you. So fasten your seatbelt. Hi, welcome to the award-winning show, Abby's Corner. You see, Abby's on maternity leave, and I'm your new producer, Chelsea. Due to the effects this show had on our audience, it has been brought back by popular demand, titled Reloaded, Her Story. Look, this show cannot be compared to any other. And being the best presenter in town, I was chosen. This show is the bomb. Ignore the fact that I threw my modesty out of the window. But if you don't blow your trumpet, who will? Anyway, remember the ladies at the park? I met them through my friend Tracy, who attends a dance class. You won't believe what these ladies had to tell me. I laughed so hard that I almost choked on my sandwich. And I thought to myself, I had to bring this show back to my favorite audience, being you. So fasten your seatbelt and take a ride with me to only God knows where. But I assure you, this is going to be the best ride of your life. Now, come with me. Let's go. Nice looking couple, aren't they? Shocker! They are not married. They have been bedmates for 7 years. Shocking up, you could call it. Whenever she brings up the issue of her being made an honorable woman, the tide turns on her. Omose and Femi are married. Femi is suave, smooth, and the epitome of perfection. He is every woman's dream. Handsome, successful, and rich. His problem? Femi no fit see fine girl come out face. Now, with a wife like Omose, better imagined than said. All these people will be discussed in this show. Any ideas? Oh, of course, this is going to be very interesting. You bet. Go! 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 Oh my God!
What's the replay? What's the replay? Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Give me more drinks!
And what happened to the magic word?
Excuse me?
You heard me. The least you could do is say please. So if you want to get the drink, you either say the magic word or you go get it yourself.
Bobby, sorry, you should have told us now. We would have had the drink at my place.
And that is supposed to make me feel bad. I mean, is it possible for me to have a decent conversation with Bube without any further interference, please?
Wait a minute, you have no right to speak to my friends like that.
Oh, Excuse my manners. I'm very sorry. But please, doesn't cost a thing.